Patriots, it's your boy, Tyrone, Mr. Conservative, coming back at you guys with another video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff from you guys. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to call me Mr. Conservative. And yes, Patriots, I want to have a really quick conversation with you guys, man. A really quick conversation. I want to talk about the mayor of New York and his keys to the city. I want to talk about that because I found one part in that I could be getting wrong, but I'm not really too sure, okay? But I want to talk about that because there's one part in there that's very alarming, very concerning to me, all right? And I'm pretty sure it's probably maybe concerning to you as well. So I want to bring it out there. I want to give you my own personal opinion about it. I want to talk about the mandates. I want to talk about how Rhonda Sanchez, man, tore into Joe Biden and he linked the southern border crisis with the whole pandemic. I liked how he linked them all together, you guys. And I will talk about that too and give you my personal opinion about his press conference as well, you guys, okay? All right, so where do we start? Where do we start? Let's start off with New York, okay? So the mayor of New York, you guys, the mayor of New York, he did this whole key to the city, the NYC pass thing, I think it's called, and it's involving vaccination, you guys. It says that you got to have at least one dose, at least one shot if you want to do indoor activities. Do you want to go dine in and stuff like that? You want to do anything indoor, you're going to have to be vaccinated, at least one shot, okay? One shot. He said this goes for the customers and this also goes for the employees. Now, that's the part I have a problem with, you guys. I have a problem with that. And let me explain to you why I have a problem with that. Now, I could be blowing this up. I could be making more out of it than I should be, but when he said the word employees, this is what came across to me. This is what I understand. Now, I may be taking it the wrong way, you guys. When he said employees, what popped in my head is that you are making the American people choose, okay? You're giving them a choice and you're putting their livelihood, all right, their pursuit of happiness as one of those choices, right? You're saying, hey, you either get one shot or you can't work. That's how I took it. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe he meant it different, okay? But when he said employees, I looked and I was like, man, wow. Is he saying that you either get the shot or you don't have a job? Is that what he's trying to say? And I'm asking a legitimate question here because I'm a little confused. Maybe I am confused. I don't know. But I don't think that that's right. I don't think that's constitutional. I don't agree with it 110%. You know what I mean? If you're going to make people make a choice, the choice should be, hey, take it or don't take it. That should be the choice. Like for cigarettes, for an example, okay? Now, I smoke. You guys know I'm open with you guys. I let you guys into my whole entire life, you guys. I don't hide anything from you guys. You know what I mean? So, yes, on that pack of cigarettes, there's a general warning, right? There's a general warning, Surgeon General warning, you guys, on the pack of cigarettes, okay? And on the cigarettes, it says, hey, this may cause cancer, blah, 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 blah. You know, it's harmful to your health, right? We all know this when we go buy that pack of cigarettes. We all know that this is harmful to our health. We know the consequences behind it, right? And millions and millions of people still go out and make that choice to smoke them cigarettes, right? They make that choice. And I'm not comparing the vaccine to a pack of Newports, you guys. I'm not doing that. But I am going to compare the health risks. So if there's health risks on this pack of cigarettes and people make the choice to go smoke it, and you know, hey, not taking the vaccine and taking the vaccines, they have their ups and downs, their pluses and their gains, right? Their negativities, their positivities, and all that good stuff, right? So I think the American people should make their decision off of that. That's what they should do. Just like with cigarettes, just like with alcohol, just like with a lot of things, okay? I mean, there's health risks with all of this stuff. There's pluses, there's negatives, but the American people will still make their decision. Hey, I'm going to go smoke these Newports, right? Knowing what it's going to do to you in the long term, right? And I think the vaccine should be the same way. I think that maybe they should allow the people, hey, this is what the demonstration is. This is what it is. And if you take it or you don't take it, this is what's going to happen. If you take it, hey, this is what's going to benefit you or what's not going to benefit you, right? If you don't take it, this is what you're giving up, right? This is what they should give the American people to make the decision off of, not forcing it. Now, I want to talk about mandates real quick. I want to talk about that because this is how I picture mandates, you guys. And this is how I feel about mandates, right? The more you mandate something, the more people are going to resist, okay? The more you mandate it, the more you force somebody. Because like there's a lot of people up there and be like, I don't know if they're coming. They don't know if they're going. They don't know if they're going to take it. They don't know if they're not going to take it, right? But as soon as you mandate something, now you're forcing them. Now you're forcing them. And when you force somebody, it's kind of like in human nature, when you force somebody, they kind of want to resist, okay? They want to resist, you know what I mean? And that's how I picture mandates. That's how I look at mandates. The more you tell me I have to do this, the more I don't want to do this, you know what I mean? If you allow me to make my own decision, then it'll be a lot easier. I honestly think they would have a lot more people vaccinated if they would stop trying to force it upon people, right? Give people the opportunities, tell them, hey, this is the pluses, the negatives, right? And I honestly believe they'll have more people vaccinated if they did it that way. But the more you force somebody, the more you mandate it, the more they're going to resist. That's just my opinion, you guys. That is my opinion. That is my opinion about this whole entire thing. Now, let's jump on to Rhonda Sanchez, you guys. Wait a minute. Did I give my disclaimer in the beginning of the video? Let me do it now. YouTube, this is the disclaimer to this video. These are current events. These are things that are happening. Everything that's in this video, everything that I am saying is my own personal opinion. I am just weighing in and giving my point of view on how I'm looking at things and things that I'm hearing on the news, and I'm just giving my own personal opinion. I know there are many points of views to the situation. This is just my point of view. This is one American point of view about the whole entire situation. So yes, I wanted to give that disclaimer. I don't know if I did it earlier or not because I've been rambling on, you guys. But yes, I want to make sure that YouTube know that I am not spreading no disinformation whatsoever. I am just giving my personal opinion on how I look at it and how I feel about it. All right, so let's move on to Rhonda Sanchez, you guys. So Rhonda Sanchez, he had his little press conference. He came out, and I liked it, a big part of it. And the part I liked it, how he linked the southern border, you guys, and COVID-19 together. You know what I mean? He linked them together, and he took a pot shot at Joe Biden because he said, man, this administration is allowing immigrants to pour over the border. I don't have an exact number for you guys, exact number. But they allow these immigrants to come over. Some of them are testing positive and some of them are not positive. So some of them do have the virus and some of them don't have the virus. You know what I mean? But they're allowing all these people to come over, right, with this virus, which is supposed to be a big deal, you guys. We're supposed to all take it serious, but they're not taking it serious. You know what I mean? That what kills me about this whole entire situation. We're supposed to take it serious, but you're not taking it serious on the southern border. And now they want to talk about the Delta variant. Okay, so there's many variants. Okay, now I want to point out one thing. This is like, okay, COVID-19. COVID-19 is a virus, okay? And the Delta virus is the same thing. It comes from the COVID family, right? Same thing with the flu. The flu is a COVID virus. It comes from the COVID family, just like canines, right? Canines is dogs. There's many different breeds of dogs, right? Many different breeds of dogs. The same thing applies to COVID as well. COVID has many different other viruses besides COVID-19. COVID-19 is just one of the viruses in that family, right? All right. Now I said that. So all these different variants, just say, hey man, you're allowing these people to come over from the southern border. And it has nothing, you guys, nothing to do with Mexico whatsoever, because you got people coming from like Venezuela. You got people coming from like everywhere, man. Everywhere. They're coming from everywhere. And it's just not Mexicans, because people say, oh, you just hate Mexico, then that's why you want to close down the southern border. Man, it's not even Mexicans. Real talk. Just because it's on our southern border and that's the next country, it has to be something with that country? No, it doesn't. I'm telling you, like, a lot of people. You got people from Iran, you got Haitians, you got Venezuelans, you got Colombians, you got people from Brazil, you got people from South America, man, Central America. They're all pouring through that southern border. You got people that's not even in this continent, you know what I mean, on the South American continent whatsoever, and they're on a whole another continent, and they're coming in through the southern border. So they're like, hey, you're sitting here saying you want to take this serious. You want to get all these people. You want to mandate masks. You want to mandate masks, you want to mandate vaccines, but you're not going to restrict the coming and the going on the southern border. You're not going to do that, Joe Biden. So I liked how he called him out. I really do. I liked it that. You got to keep the spotlights on these politicians, man. You got to hold them to the fire. You got to hold them accountable for everything they do. You know what I mean? Wow. 10 minutes. I kind of made a long video. Let me speed it up, you guys. So yes, you got to hold these politicians accountable. You know what I mean? You got to hold them accountable. And let's talk a little bit about inflation, you guys. I want to talk a little bit about inflation because inflation is running rampant right now. You got the Republicans blaming the Democrats blaming the Republicans. And I want you guys to comment below, who do you blame? Who do you think is at fault for all of this inflation? Do you blame the Democrats? Do you blame the Republicans? Do you blame the Treasury? Who do you blame? Comment below and let me know, you guys. I'm gonna give you my personal opinion. I do believe the blame is equally on all parts of the branches of government, you guys. I believe the Democrats have a lot to play with it. And I also believe that the Republicans are to be blamed as well. And the Treasury as well, you know what I mean? And the Fed. Because for a simple fact is, check it out, right? Let me tell you why. Now, the Democrats want to inject trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars into the economy, you guys, trillions of dollars into the economy. They want to social infrastructure, more stimulus package, all this government spending, whatnot, right? They want to do all of that stuff. And they expect no inflation. Nobody's going to work, you guys. No one's going to work. I blame the Republicans for this reason. Because first of all, there was stimulus packages issued underneath the Republican Party, but that was in the beginning of this whole entire thing. But I blame them because they don't have a backbone. They get bullied by the Democrat Party a lot. And that's why I'm disappointed in the Republican Party. You let these people bully you. You just go along with whatever they want to say, and you're not taking a stand against them. So it's equally your fault as well, okay? It's equally their fault as well because they're not taking a stand. Now, Joe Biden has extended the eviction moratorium, you guys. He extended that. I believe it was for like 60 days or 90 days. Was it 60 days, you guys? Comment below. I believe it was 60 days, you guys. Comment below. Let me know. I could be incorrect on that one. I don't want to give you guys no disinformation whatsoever. I might be wrong on that one. But how do you guys feel about that? Comment below and let me know. I'm going to tell you how I feel about the whole eviction moratorium and them extending it, because you had like AOC, Cory Booker, and all of them. They slept outside. They had this little protest on the Capitol steps, right? So, and I guess Joe Biden extended it. I don't know if it was because of them or what it was. I just know that he extended it for another 60 days. I think it's horrible. I think it's a bad idea personally, because you know the crazy thing about it, while you're allowing these people to stay rent free, they say, oh man, look, I said it in the last video. There's no way no one should have ever paid their bills during this whole pandemic. There's no way. Especially the people that are on unemployment. Like I said, with people on unemployment, when the whole pandemic was going on, right? I think they're going to expire the additional $300, $600 or whatever it is, federal. It's going to be expiring at the end of this month, I believe. I believe so. Comment below. I know it expires this month sometime. But people was making more money than me. You know what I mean? You're getting your state benefits and you're getting the federal benefits. And they gave stimulus packages out. I know some people are like, that's not enough, Tyrone. Well, what was you working and what was you doing that made more money than that? Comment below and let me know, because I really want to know. If you was getting by and you was surviving okay in 2018, you guys, 2018, before this whole thing going, you was making your bills, paying your bills on time, right? And you didn't have a problem then, but all of a sudden you have a problem now and you're getting the money. They extended food stamps out, you guys. They increased the amount of food stamps. They increased the amount on the federal unemployment, right? There was people was getting $600. Then I think they dropped it down to $300, right? They dropped it down to $300. Yeah, crazy, right? You got stimulus money. Even when people file their taxes, they got an extra tax break on top of that and all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So where's the money at? You know what I mean? Did you save the money? It's called stewardship. It's called good stewardship. That's what it is, you guys. I mean, wow, 14 minutes, you guys. You know what? My bad. I'm going to end it up. I'm gonna end the conversation, you guys, because I can go on and on about that. But yes, I didn't get no unemployment money. I didn't get no extra money, man. You know what I mean? I worked. I make sure my bills were paid. Simple as that. Simple as that, you guys. Simple as that. So let's end the video with the let's make America great. Oh, yeah. And let's keep America great. Yeah, baby. Come on in here. And the way we're going to make America great and the way we're going to keep America great is we need to practice good stewardship, man. We need to be budgeting our money. We need to be spending our money correctly. All right. And we need to do it for ourselves. We don't need any handout from the government. Okay. We don't need no more stimulus package. We don't need no more injection of cash into the economy. We need to practice good stewardship. And that's how we're going to make America great. That's how we're going to keep America great. And I'll be coming back at you guys with another video.